So very good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss our record programs. In record programs, so first one is write a program to print the sum of digits of a given number. So that means suppose a number is 1, 2, 3, right? So this meaning, so suppose one digit is 1, then second digit is 2, then third digit is 3. So sum of digits 1 plus 2 plus 3 is equals to 6. We will get the finally 6 is the answer. Okay. So now I am going to write the program. So include directive as usual. So next class. So program is sum of digits, that's why I am giving the class name as digits. I am declaring variables as a private, so integer. Here we need 3 variables. One is the enter number, then find out the remainder value of a given number r, and finally sum. We need sum. That's why I am declaring 3 variables here. So next public. So here void enter function, because we enter a value. So now cout enter a number. So next cin and n value is entered. Next void show function. What is the result of after calculation? Show. So now we have to find out r value, that is remainder value. So that is in arithmetical operators we have 2 operators, division operator and modulo operator. Modulo operator always returns remainder value. Division operator always returns quotient value. Here we need remainder value of a given number. So that's why we apply here modulo operator. Suppose n value is 123. So now we have to use here n modulus 10. So that is 1, 2, 3. This operator returns remainder value. So n modulus 10, 10, 12, 120, then 3 is the remainder value. So that is why I am writing here n modulus 10. So then what is the remainder value here? 3. So r stores value is 3. Next sum is equals to sum plus r. Before we find the sum value, initially some variable initialized with 0. So that is why here sum is equals to 0. Now sum value is 0 plus r value is 3. So now sum variable stores how much value? 3. So now we required after 3 just we need only 12 value. That's why we need quotient value. That is why we use arithmetical operator division operator. So division operator always returns quotient value, same as it is. Instead of modulo operator I am using division operator here. So now what happened? It returns quotient value. So now what is the quotient value here? 12. Now we take that quotient value as n. That is why n is equals to n division 10. Okay. So n division operator, n using division operator with 10. Then we will get quotient value is 12. That 12 is stored in n, initialized to n. So now what is the n value here? 12 only. Here we repeat this value. These steps. So that's why we need here one looping control structure. Repeat these steps, like next n value is 12, n is 12. Again apply the modulus operator, because 12 not is equals to 0. Condition is true. Then 12 modulus 10. then we will get r value, that is r n modulus 10, that is 12. 12 ones are 12, then 2. So r value is 2. So the r value is 2. So initially some value is 3. 3 plus 2, 5. Again some value is initialized with 5. Some variable holds 5. So next n division 10, then it returns quotient value. Again n value is 1. N value is 1. So 1 not is equals to 0. Condition is true. Condition is true. So then again n modulus 10. 10 zeros 0, remainder is 1. Remainder is 1 kabatti sum is equal to sum plus r. Sum lo 5, some value has 5. 5 plus 1, 6. So finally some variable holds, value is 6. Then quotient value is 0. 0 is not is equals to 0. Condition is false. Then control terminate from that loop, and finally it will give the sum of digits of a given number. Suppose here we need repeat these steps. So that's why we applied here one looping control structure, that is while. That is while n not is equals to 0. So next, of course, finally we get the value, that is C out. Sum is equals to sum. So now close here. So here main function, void main. So what is the class here? Digits. Class is digits. So object is D. Now D dot enter. Call those functions. D dot enter, then D dot show. So this is the program. So now what happened? D dot, then D is creating object is D. D dot enter, then control, of course compiler call the enter function. So here enter, C out, enter a number, C in n. Suppose n value is 1, 2, 3. N value is 1, 2, 3. So next enter into show function, that is while n not is equals to next to show, D dot show. So show function is calling while n not is equals to 0. Condition is true. So now n modulus 10. So n modulus 10, modulus operator returns quotient remainder value. So 10 12 120, remainder is 3. Then r value is 3. Sum is equal to sum plus r. What is the sum value here? 0. 0 plus 3. What is the sum variable value is here? 3. Then n is equals to n division 10. Division operator returns quotient value. Quotient value is 12. Then n value is 12. So again condition is checking. 12 not is equals to 0. Condition is true. Then n value is 12. Again we use modulus operator here. So next we will get the remainder value 2. So here already sum value is 3. 3 plus remainder value is 2, 5. Then some variable holds now 5 value, initialized with 5. Again n is equals to n division 10. Division operator returns quotient value. Now n value is 1. 1 not is equals to 0. Condition is true. Again modulus operator returns 1. Remainder value is 1. Then 5. Some variable value is 5. 5 plus 1, 6. Finally some variable holds the value is 6. Then n is equal to n modulus operator 10. So it returns quotient value. Quotient value is 0. Again condition checking. 0 is not equals to 0. Condition is false. Then control terminate from the loop, and it prints the sum value. Sum value is 6. So this is the program for find out the sum of digits of a given number.